Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Lehman's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love it.
Loses his check, and he's on the breakaway. Here he is with the backhander. Scores! Puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you like the lamp.
He likes the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution, that's how you do it.
Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Moves it around along the half wall. Hammers the shot. What a save. He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Now he slides it up to Barry. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Moves with the puck in the corner. Loses the coverage there. How did he stop that one?
Wagner's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
The Nighthawks are up by 1 here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
Here's a shot! Oh, what a paddle save on the play!
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Nighthawks have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. And he passes it up ahead to Barry. Receives the pass. Picked up by Kucherov. Handles the pass at center. The Icebreakers play along the boards. Rocks him. Here's a chance. Scores! And look who's at it again.
It's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
The Nighthawks extend the lead to 2 here in period number 2.
But I like their complete game tonight, James. All the way from their goaltending right to their defense and then into their offense. They've generated, they've created, they played sound defensively, and now they've got that 2-goal lead.
There's a hit on the play. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Takes control of the puck. Off a stick and they can't connect. Throws it in front. Oh, off the iron.
Lehman's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Skates across the blue line. Quick pass across to Barry. And that's a great hits-up play by Gilmore. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Slides it across. Grabbed along the board by Gilmore. Oh, he caught him.
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Played not 1, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack Go stretch your legs because a big third period is just around the corner. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Scores! And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. Well, he does a great job of getting to position, net front, James, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, he buries it.
And they win that draw at center. Slides the puck ahead to Barry. Feeds it over. Centering pass in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. Here's puts it off the post. Shuts him down. And he gets through it too. Wow.
Wagner's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute. Offensive.
Oh, on the outside of the frame.
The Icebreakers can't believe their misfortune as they send one off.
1-on-1 with the goaltender. He scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
This is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2, 3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake. What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James, and that momentum it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Nighthawks have added to their lead. They're now up by 4. Puck picked up in the open ice. The Icebreakers played along the wing. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Puck scooped up by Barry. Passes it over. Dishes it off. Scoops up the puck here. Intercepts the pass at center. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Along the half wall with the puck. Sends a pass over. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the hat. Well, this is just a great job all the way around net front, James. Battling for position, quick hands to be able to get on the puck and quickly release it and have an accurate shot at that in tight. Great goal.
The Nighthawks continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. And a great lead to turn that play aside.
Lehman's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
And he slides it quickly to Barry. Slides it across. And now it's grabbed by Barry. Levels him with the hit. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Barry's going to play it near the point. Here he is in front. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Fires it on net. Oh, great save and a beauty on the play. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
The Icebreakers have been the more active team offensively tonight with plenty of scoring chances, but they continue to trail because they haven't finished late in this third period. Oh, and out of nowhere, he steals that one.
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net.
Oh, what a save in front.
Wagner's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area. But when you're on, James. And just look at a highlight reel of the hat-trick that he's had tonight. I mean, he does it different ways where that puck is on his stick. He's found his way to the net, and he's converted 3 times tonight. I mean, you just have to get the puck to him. You know, the coach and all his teammates are saying, get it over to him. He's going to put it in.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
And that's offside, stopping the play.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Here's a pass to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Slides it across. The Icebreakers, it's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. To the low slot. Scores! Oh, wow, that's how you finish a breakaway.
Yeah, no double pumping on this one. He knew exactly what he was going to do, saw the daylight, and took it, James, for the finish.
Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Time ticking away, and he comes up. Here comes the penalty shot. Kucherov's got the puck, and here he comes. Tonight on the penalty shot.
I think he's done his research, getting a book on the shooter here, James, because he read that perfectly.
Well, this one's pretty much elementary, but one more face-off here. With the blast! And that'll do it from ringside here. You know, I think this team, obviously, it's a loss, but I like their effort. You know, there's something here with this team after their debut performance here in the EASHL.
Well, yeah, and sometimes when you're starting out, it can be difficult to establish chemistry right away, and often that takes time, James. With a little more practice, a few more games under their belt, I'm sure they'll get a W.
sticks are taped, the jerseys are on, and there is no safety net. It is time to do it for real here in the EASHL. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Icebreakers kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Takes it into the slot.
Oh, how did that stay out? Wow! I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save.
And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, they started like a freight train just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in.
Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. Shakes off the coverage. The Icebreakers will play the puck from behind the net. And he makes the save. Gilmore is stick handling in his own zone. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Benoit's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And a great save.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Benoit's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing gymnastics in his off time.
And he had the answer on that one. Slides it diagonally to Fulmer. There's a shot, and that one's turned away. Quick snap! Oh, that goes off his mask. You might say that's using his head.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Glove save made by Wagner.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to
break away. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
The Icebreakers are sitting pretty right now with a 2-goal lead, and it's still early in this one.
Yeah, they've got a lot of game left, but they certainly got the start that they wanted to. They've been pressing all over the ice, closing quickly, and of course finishing.
Past the midway mark in this period, the Icebreakers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Takes it to the front. One penalty shot coming up after the stoppage in play. Ready to go one-on-one with the goalie. Makes the save on the penalty shot.
Well, this is huge. This gives momentum to your team at a critical juncture. Just making yourself as big as possible. He tracks it perfectly and makes the save.
Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Here's the chance. All alone. Fantastic save there. Whoa.
I know he doesn't bury it here, James, but I love the confidence to try this on the breakaway. He knows he's a finesse player with a skill set and a great set of hands. He gets in tight, just denied at the last minute.
And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal. This is exactly how he uses his skating to his advantage. He trusts his edges, and it's almost as he's saying to the defender, come on, come with me. And the moment he knows that he's got the defender, he turns on a dime and takes the space that he's created.
Stopped by the goaltender.
What an incredible save in the high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot, he's in perfect position to make that glove save.
The Icebreakers have a big lead already here as we near the end of period number 1. They have certainly come to shine tonight. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. He's all alone with the goaltender. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. They've got numbers. Puts it on net. Denied by the goaltender. Shot in front. Oh, what a glove save there. He read that perfectly.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of the crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
And that's poked away by Gilmore. Moves by the check. Scores just before the period closes. Cheryl, absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum. I just love this play, and it's an excellent read to get the exit, James, but it's a long-range breakout pass, and getting in behind the coverage, that's the key here. Getting in behind, cutting the ice in half, and then sail into the offensive zone and finish it off.
Might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Icebreakers dominated that opening frame.
Stoppage and play. Here comes a penalty shot. And here we go. Oh, and he locks it down on the penalty shot.
The one word for the goaltender on this one is poise. Just looks real quiet in the net and calm, and that tells me that he was confident in this one-on-one battle, and record's going to show it right now because he's able to make that save.
The Icebreakers take over on possession. Here they come on the attack down the right side.
Benoit's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
The Icebreakers have it now. Scores! It should be red hot on the ice tonight with two of the game's top talents. You need offense to win, and they'll look to him to help deliver some of that. Armia is one of those players up front that'll be looked to chip in with some offense. With so much talent on the ice, anything is possible, and it goes down next. Really looking forward to this one tonight. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Bang's got the puck through the neutral zone. Cuts into the paint, and that one's turned aside. Estrava's got the puck. EASHL gained possession along the boards. That's gloved by Post. And now he moves it quickly to Akan. Sends it out in front. Off the pipe. Here's a blast. Gets in front of a one-timer. EASHL's got the puck in the defensive end. Estrava's got control of it now from their own end. Trying to shake loose. Sends it over. The knives up on the breakaway. Bang's got a hold of the puck behind the net. And he takes the feed. Gains the zone on the left wing. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. EASHL's got the puck. Turns that one away. Taken by Armia. Slides it up to Akan. Fires it. Oh, flashes the leather to get a piece of it. Penalty shot coming up after that whistle.
He challenges the top of his crease and tracks that puck perfectly.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Handles the pass. Feeds it over. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, look at this. Oh, comes up with the stop. He looks deep to Akan. Takes a shot. The boys grab possession with the puck. Zone. Oh, he's cooking now. Oh, what a great glove save on the play.
I love the way that he changes his pace here. A little bit of a pause, just pushes the defender back, and then he takes advantage of the space and gets that high-danger shot off.
Fantastic save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Here in the late goings of the period, still scoreless in this one. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Moves the puck. Quick stop! Comes up with a monster save in front.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
And a solid save on the play there. Wrap around a tip deny. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Here's the shot. 5 seconds and he makes the save.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
The officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Sabalski, pounder, and here comes period number 2. No goals yet to the first 20 minutes. Let's see if this changes here in period number 2 as we get underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The boys have really owned this game through 20 minutes. You just look at their underlying.
He scores! He gets a hold of his own rebound and makes it count the second time. He picks up another goal and extends that point-per-game streak against his rivals.
Well, yeah, and it's pretty fun to watch because, I mean, it's how you cover him, right? So difficult to do because if you come at him, he's going to dish it. But if you open a lane for him, he's going to take it and drive the net. He's a triple threat here, James. He knows how to get it done.
Devastating hit, and what a trope of energy from the bench, too. Jostled off the puck.
Vassili's,
He's got a step and a breakaway. And that chance falls apart.
well, yeah, and I think that, he was looking at the goaltender, seeing where they were at, right? So recognizing whether you needed to shoot.
Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides returns here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
The boys have taken a 2-0 lead now here in period number 2.
Yeah, and they've got the majority of shots on goal, so this is not a surprise that they have the 2-goal cushion here, James. They've been real effective in the offensive zone with their motion and throwing everything at the net.
And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Quick shot! Stops that one. Ostrava's got it in their own zone. Passes it over. Oh, he flushes the leather. What a stop! Bang's got it in the defensive zone. Drives it to the crease. Ostrava's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Into the offensive end now. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Sends the pass down low. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Shakes. Oh, what a move with the stick. He's got a chance in front. Oh, wow. Tandy comes away the winner there.
Well, yeah, and it's always tough in a one-on-one on a breakaway here, but I do like the mentality of the shooter here, James. He's got a ton of skill. He's got a good set of hands in tight. Looks to make the deep, but doesn't fool the goaltender.
The boys have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. And that puck leaves the zone. And he dodges the poke check there. And that's hooked away. Angles it over to Aken. Here's a chance. Scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted. To be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact.
More than half the frame has been played here. Ostrava's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
He's across. Turns it away.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instincts. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Ivaskila's got possession of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Big hit. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. Here he is on the backhand. Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
The Warriors have tied things up after that snipe, and this has been back and forth all night.
Yeah, just love it, James. And they put themselves in a good position here as they get the equalizer nearing the end of the second. They'll have a lot to talk about in the intermission heading into the third.
Quick pass to Bang. Post is going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Here in the late goings of the period, we've got a tie game. Ostrava's got it in the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Aken. Feeds it over on the rush. That's blocked. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone crushing, separating body from puck.
There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with a third period next. Welcome back. She's Chell Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. It's been a fun one so far, all tied up as we are now underway here in the third period. Shot! And he was ready for that save. Evaskilas got the puck along the boards. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Offside the call, we'll get a reset.
Bang's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
Evaskilas won the draw in the neutral zone. Drives to the paint!
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
There's the whistle as the play was offside. Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Pass in front. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually he'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. We get to the shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint. Doesn't allow the goalie to get set up and puts it home.
Evaskilas played well tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Here's a shot. Makes a save. Here he is on the rebound. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Here comes the penalty shot. Backhand's got the pocket. Here he comes. Fires it on net. Oh, he misses. This looked like a clear case of overthinking this one.
Well, certainly overthinking and trying to get too cute, James. Sometimes when you see the opening, you just have to take it.
From the open ice, they gain the line. Evaskilas on the attack. Picks up the puck. Wrist shot
time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Bang's going to play it against the half wall. And they'll be forced to regroup after trying to shake the defender. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
I think he'd like that one back. Bang's got the puck now in his own end. What a move! Ostrava's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a chance. Takes a shot. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. And that slides right out to center ice. Here's a chance on the attack. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect.
He's got a little jump. He's in the clear. And he's peeling off to regroup. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to...
He's got a stab. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back.
Post made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Armia's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Takes a wrist shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it, with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting spread of the puck and turning it aside.
Easily turned aside by post. With possession along the wall. Tries to get the puck to Armia. Sends the feed in front. Oh, the shot! Yvaskila's got a hold of it against the wall. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Inside of the last minute here in this third. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Uneasy stop with the pad by Post. Ostrava's got it in their own zone. What a steal in his own end. Moves into the slot. Oh, what a save! He stopped it. Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck. Oh, these are the saves.
Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James? And he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
The boys have definitely gone with the shoot-first mentality tonight, but they continue to trail late in this third period. And off the draw, they take the puck. Avoids the defender. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
I really like this save, Jake.
All alone. Oh, what a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his net, challenges and makes the save.
Big-time stop there. And that brings end to this one here this evening. Ostrava's got to be pleased coming away with the win here tonight because they looked overwhelmed at times.
Yeah, and this is one where they eked it out, right, James? I mean, really, their opponent was the better team for majority of the game, but they got some timely opportunities and they cashed in.